Hello everybody, it's Neil down at VIP Mazda. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new CX-9. This would be a signature model. This is going to be the fully loaded CX-9. Lots of new features on these. We're going to do a bit of a walk around here first, show you some of the styling choices that Mazda went with on this vehicle. Right away, looking at the front end, you can see the grille. These have a bit of a nose, they kind of stick out. I think it's pretty aggressive grille. Lots of good compliments on these. You can see some of the styling that they've done. You've got the little chrome accents kind of running into the headlight. You've got the crossbars running along the front. You can see there's a few little sensors up front here. That's for your parking sensors that these do have. Yeah, so you've got full LEDs. You've got LED headlight, little tiny LED fog lights down here. Small but very bright, very effective. This signature does a bit of a lighting scheme. Would be kind of hard to demonstrate in the sun today, but basically what it would be is there's a little LED strip that runs along the front of the vehicle, runs all up in here. So at night that kind of lights up, gives it it stands out amongst other vehicles, other CX-9s. That's part of the signature. We're going to take a look at the wheels here. So these signatures and our GT will come with these 20-inch wheels. So that's what you're seeing right here. It's a bit of a gunmetal design, looks very nice, low profile. Handles corners very well. So we're gonna take a look at the windshield here. What they've done is they've put a few little heating strips up in the windshield here, so if you can kind of see this running along, and this actually will run underneath the wiper blades. Okay, so what that does is you turn on your defrost, that heats up, that stops or melts the ice and snow from building up in this area and prevents the wiper blades from sticking to the windshield. We're looking at the back end of the CX-9. You can see what they've done with the headlights. You've got a little bit of chrome running along the top, along the bottom. You got the dual exhaust tips. Once again, we see the little dots here. This will be for your parking sensors. Obviously, you've got a reverse camera. We can do a little demo here, opening it up. So there's just a little button underneath here. You just touch this. Opens up, very simple. And if you have to park this vehicle in a garage, I know it's a rather large vehicle, you can actually set this to a height that you'd like, and it'll actually stop there so it's not hitting your ceiling in your garage. So just kind of looking inside, we can see the little bit of the trunk space you have here. This is all felt lined. This is for some sound dampening. You do have a little bit more storage under here. And then if need be, you can drop the seats down. That's very easy to do. Pull that, you got even more space. So what we can do is we'll drop those second row down and we'll see the total space, which is also very easy to do. Just pull this, drop that down flat. Let's run around the other side. So once again, very easy, pull this down. And you can look inside, you can see all the space you've got in there. On the windows here, you have the little ones sitting in the back. They're getting a little bit too much sun. You pull this up, you got a bit of a shade. And then yeah, just closing the hatch, very simple once again. Just touch that, it closes. You can use your key fob, or you've got a button on the dash there by the driver. So we're just looking at the center controls here for your rear passengers. You will have some climate controls here. Pretty simple to use. You know, you can increase fan temperature. It's got an automatic setting. You know, you set it to the temperature, it'll keep it at that. And you do have rear heated seats. So you've got 3 levels for that on each side. Okay, so we're sitting in the CX-9. You can kind of take a look around the cabin. You see it's got a bit of unique color scheme. This would be for the signature. This is the Napa leather that you get on the seats. You have a bit of a rosewood trim that Mazda does. Now this is actually handmade rosewood that they've cut and shaped to fit into the center console. You've got a bit of trim on the door here. So what we can do is this vehicle is equipped with a heads-up display. So what that does is you're driving, you're looking through the windshield, it will display your speed through the windshield. It'll show if someone's in your blind spot. When you hook up your navigation, it'll show where you have to make turns, how close you are to your turns. What we can do is we'll grab the camera and we'll just kind of show you what that kind of looks like. That can be adjusted. You can change the brightness. You can move it in or out of your vision. Not showing much now because we're not driving, but it's a multi-function display. It's color. And it will display lots of information for you. So we're just kind of looking around at the vehicle. We're going to look at the back seat here. You can see all the room that your passengers will get. And if you drop this down, which obviously this can be folded up, you bring it down, this comes up, you've got a little bit of extra storage. Then you've actually got a couple USBs sitting in there if you'd like to plug in your devices, charge them up. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining me here in the new CX-9. If you're looking for a vehicle, new or used, come down and see me, Neil at VIP Mazda.